Hello everyone and welcome to our video series on Learn German Grammar. In this video, you will be learning the difference between two verbs that are used very commonly, machen and tun. We'll be doing a few examples for each one of them, and in the end, there will be a small exercise. To practice what you learned today, you can download a free worksheet from our page on patreon.com. So let's begin. Machen oder tun. First of all, let's look at an example for each one of them. Man kann nicht alles auf einmal machen. And here's the next one. Ich werde alles tun, dir zu helfen. Can we replace tun with machen? Can we replace machen with tun? When to use which verb? Let's get into the details. Here's the first one. Machen. Machen. In Präteritum machte. In Partizip Perfekt hat gemacht. Out of the two verbs, machen is used more often. Machen is used when something is being made or created or produced, or maybe manufactured. And in most cases, you can replace machen in the sentence with another verb. Now let's look at the first example. Hast du die Liste schon gemacht? In this case, machen means to make or create. Other examples could be Möbel machen oder ein Spielzeug machen oder ein Foto machen. In the next sentence, machen means to carry out something or to do something. Tobias macht regelmäßig seine Hausaufgaben. In this context, you could also use machen with Sport machen, eine Reise machen, das Abitur machen, den Haushalt machen, etc. Machen can also be used when you're talking about cooking or preparing something. For example, ich mache einen Kaffee. Willst du auch einen? The next sentence is also of very common use. Wann höre ich auf, dumme Fehler zu machen? Let's look at another sentence. Sie hatte sich für den Abend besonders hübsch gemacht. When you bring something or someone to a changed state, then you can also use the verb machen. Other examples could be etwas größer machen oder jemanden neugierig machen oder jemanden betrunken machen, etc. Machen is also used when you're talking about a price or bill or something similar. For example, alles zusammen macht 1.000 Euro im Jahr. You can also put up a question, was macht das oder was macht es, instead of wie viel kostet das? So these are a few examples for machen. There are many other phrases where machen is used as a fixed verb. For example, Musik machen, Lärm machen, das Bett machen, sich Sorgen machen, etc. Now let's look at the next verb. Tun. In Präteritum tat und in Partizip Perfekt getan. Tun is used when you're doing something or when you're carrying out a task. Tun is used in a lot of fixed expressions and is mostly not easily replaceable. Let's look at a few examples. Tut den ganzen Tag nichts. In such a sentence, you can replace tut with the verb macht. Macht den ganzen Tag nichts. The simple question, was magst du, can also be framed as Was tust du? Here we are talking about tun being used when talking about carrying out an action. Also in the next example. Was kann ich für Sie tun? Now here are a few phrases where tun cannot be replaced by any other verb. Mit ihr habe ich nichts zu tun. Mit jemandem etwas zu tun haben. Here's the next one. Mir tut der Kopf weh. Etwas tut weh. Whenever you're talking about pain somewhere, then you can use this verb. Do remember to conjugate the verb correctly. Mir tun die Beine weh. The next one is also a very common sentence when asking for a favor. Kannst du mir einen Gefallen tun? Let's look at the next sentence. Ich habe heute viel zu tun. You would use this when you're talking about doing something specific. Meine Mutter hat in der Küche viel zu tun. Moving on to the next one. Sie hat viel Gutes getan. You would use this when you're dealing with something. For example, das Richtige tun. Oder etwas Falsches tun. Oder etwas Besseres tun, etc. Here's another example. Die Massage hat mir gut getan. When you're talking about doing something for your health, then also you could use this verb. Etwas für die Gesundheit tun. The next one is also a very common phrase. Es tut mir leid. Ich habe es nicht gewusst. The next one is a common use in the spoken language. Kannst du bitte ein bisschen Salz in die Suppe tun? When you're talking about bringing something from one place to another, for example, das Geld auf die Bank tun oder ein Papier in den Müll tun oder Schuhe in den Schrank tun, then you could use this verb. Great! Now let's move on to a small exercise to see how much you have learned. Übung. You have to fill in the blank with tun oder machen. Here's the first one. And your answer should be: Hast du im Urlaub Fotos gemacht? Let's look at the next one. And the answer for this one is: Ich muss etwas für meine Gesundheit tun. And here's the third one. The answer is: Ich glaube, sie hat genau das Richtige getan. Moving on to the next one. And the answer is: Was magst du heute zum Essen? Let's look at the next sentence. And here's the answer. Das Geld tue ich auf die Bank. And here's the last one. Your answer should be: Willst du mit mir einen Spaziergang machen? Sehr gut! Now, if you want to practice some more, you can download a free worksheet from our page on patreon.com. Danke! Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. You can click on the bell to receive notifications whenever a new video is uploaded. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Tschüss! Auf Wiedersehen!